In this video, we're going to be installing the Tommy L Garage mud flaps on the F-33. Let's go. What's up, everyone? I'm Steve and you're watching F-33. Now, if you like this video, give a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss when a new video drops. Now, today's mod is super simple and more of a function over form mod. I noticed that after I put the spacers on, I started getting a lot of dirt and debris getting kicked up under the side of the car. Now, to be honest, I wish I didn't have to install mud flaps, but I'll take these minimalist ones from Tommy L Garage over a bunch of rock chips any day. Now, Tommy makes these by hand for a variety of vehicles, which I think is pretty cool. I love supporting small businesses whenever I can. All right, let's head out to the car and get these mud flaps installed. The tools needed for this install are a screwdriver or drill, a pick tool, a hammer, a jack and jack pad, wheel socket, breaker bar or impact, and a torque wrench. The difficulty for this install is easy. All right, so we just need to jack the rear end just a tiny bit just to make sure that we can get the tire off. So no need to go super high on that. All right, and then let's just go ahead and remove the wheel. All right, and I just want to take a minute to show you all of this dirt right here. This is what these mud flaps are going to help protect against. Like, this is just, that's some craziness. So this is going to be a really good upgrade. And this is more, function over form. This isn't necessarily to make it look awesome, but I like the minimalist design and the function that they provide. All right, and Tommy provides these really long screws, and that is because this is inset into the fender. So these are going to kind of sit here, and these screws are going to help reach to this fender liner here. Now, this is really up to your own preference, how you want it. I made a template just to where I wanted it. So that's just, just kind of where I'm going to put it here. And then one thing that I'd recommend is just putting a level under there and just making sure that it's level. Now I did that before I jacked up the car, obviously. Now that the car's jacked up, it's not going to be level. But that's how I made my template. Is I used a little level, scratched it in with a pick tool, and there you go. All right, so I'm going to put the first screw in here, and I'm just gonna line this up with my template. And I'm kind of going for the minimalist look. All right, and we'll do the second one. All right, I'm just tighten this up just a little bit more. All right, so this isn't going anywhere. This is on there. Just these two screws. This is a little bit different design than he had out previously. Previously, it was a much larger one, and it kind of covered way out to here. This one, he cut a lot of it off, so it's only what you need. Now, if you want, you could put, another screw over here or something if you wanted, but You really don't need to. This is really all you need. So I'm going to go around to the other side of this and show you what it looks like from this side. But again, you know, like this is super minimal. I love it. This is really going to help out, like I said, with the paint and stuff like that coming out the other side. All right, so check out how minimalist this is. I mean, it flows with the body line, it hugs the fender there, and it only sticks out a little bit. Now, if you want to, you could put this down and look like a rally racer or something like that, but like I said, I just wanted it really clean, really minimal. This is really gonna help out because I have spacers, which moved the wheel out, so anybody that's got spacers, these are gonna be really, really good to have, and like I said, just save your paint. All right, so why don't we throw the wheel on and we'll do the front. All right, and these get torqued down to 105 foot-pounds. All right, and that's it. All right, now for the front wheels, you don't have to remove the wheel. All you need to do is turn the wheel, you know, if you're doing the left side, turn the wheel so that it's facing left, and then you can access right in here really easily. But so that it's easier to film and show you guys what, you know, how to put these in, I'm gonna take the wheel off, and like I said, it's just gonna make it way easier to film. All right, so the first thing we're gonna wanna do is take out these two rivets. Now, Tommy L Garage supplies you with new ones. These are one-time use rivets. Basically, what you're gonna wanna do is take a pick tool, and you're gonna press in the middle, and the middle piece of that rivet is going to fall into the fender. And then what you wanna do is just take out the bottom part of that, just like that. And then you'll take one of the new rivets supplied by Tommy L Garage. You'll take your mud flap, and you're just gonna line up the top two holes in the mud flap with these two holes here. So we'll take one, we'll put it in there. And then we'll take another, we'll line it up with that other hole. All right, now this next step, you're gonna have to be careful. You need to use a hammer to hammer in these pins so that they're flush. Now, something that usually happens if you hammer too hard is these pins will bend and then it's unusable. Now, Tommy supplies a couple extra of these, which is cool because he knows how easily they bend. But you're basically just gonna wanna hammer these in really slowly. There we go. One's done. There we go. Look at that. I didn't even bend one. All right. So the next thing you'll want to do is you're going to take this screw that he provides, the short screw, and we're going to put it into this hole right here and screw it in. Now this is a self-tapping screw, and it's just screwing into this liner here. It's not going to be super tight, like it's not going to suck this in, but what it's going to do is it's going to keep this from flapping. This is hollow behind here, so like I said, it's not going to be, you know, where it's going to suck this in and it's going to, you know, tweak the mud flap at all. It's just going to allow it so that it doesn't, flap around. And probably your best option is actually to use a hand screwdriver. So as you can see, it didn't, pull this in at all. It just secured it to this liner, and now it's secure. It's not going anywhere. And I love how, this one doesn't need to really be lined up at all. These holes provide all the alignment and fitment that you need, which is pretty awesome. And these truly are really stealth. I can't wait to show you kind of the other side and what it looks like with the wheel on. All right, let's go ahead and get the wheel back on. And again, these get torqued down to 105 foot-pounds. All right, so check this out. This looks amazing. It's super stealth. You barely even see it. I'll just go here. Look at that. Right to the outside of the tire. All right, and then we'll show you the back. All right, and same thing with the back. You can barely see it. Right to the edge of the wheel. And this has spacers on. I got 15 millimeter in the back and 12 millimeter in the front. But this looks really, really good.
Now, as you saw, installing the mud flaps from Tommy L Garage is really easy and should only take you about 15 minutes to install. I love how minimalist they are. You can barely see them in certain angles, and they really help protect the car's paint. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to Tommy L Garage for creating such an awesome product. Now, as always, I have put links in the description below to all the products and tools needed for this install. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, smash it if that's what you're into, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless.